Alright, since I didn't really talk during these first two movements, so first leg extensions and then leg curls. So for leg extensions, I can max out the machine pretty well. So this is maxed out. I can get maxed out around 320. I want to say 320. Now I know it's not the best for your tendons, especially when you put a lot of strain on it. But I don't feel any strain, any excessive strain at least, in my opinion. So I think it's fine. But what I see a lot of people doing is when they do leg extensions, they leave their feet limp. And what I mean by that is, like, their toes are just not, like, they're just in a neutral position. They're not pointing upwards. As you can see, I try to point my toes towards my face. So that kind of activates the front part of my, like, around the shin area. And I don't know, I feel like I get a better squeeze that way. I've always done that. I learned it from my brother, and I do it for leg extensions and leg curls. I always try to flex that part of my foot just to have more stability, and I don't know, I feel the squeeze a little better. Maybe it's like the mind muscle connection is just stronger. But yeah, so leg extensions, did it. I did a little drop set here. I know a lot of people don't like drop sets, or they think they're useless or not. I don't care. I like drop sets. I do drop sets. Now supersets is different. I don't like supersets because I like focusing on one movement, but I do like a lot of drop sets. Now, leg curls. As you can see, I always try to keep my toes like flexed upward. I see a lot of people like record themselves and their feet are like just limp. And I get it, you know, they want to focus on the muscle that they're actually working on. But I don't know, I just feel a lot more stable, a lot more secure, and just a lot more focused when I do it this way. Again, it's all just preference. I don't think there's a difference. There might be, but I wouldn't know of it. But right here, I'm doing 220, 230, I want to say. And that shit was heavy. I was really trying to push myself to do more reps, but I really couldn't. So I decided to drop set again, only by one. So the previous one, I dropped it from max to a little over half to about 1/3 of the max weight. Right here, I just went from like 120 to like maybe 140, so 100 pounds less, just to get more reps in, get more of a squeeze, more of a pump. Now I do kind of embarrass myself on the hack squat. I was trying to see how many reps I can do for 4 plates, but you'll see in a bit how many I actually do. I had to kind of like hype myself up a little bit. Even then, I kind of fucked up. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Live and learn. At least I know my limits now, and I'll go forward knowing them. Fuck no. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little too nervous to try that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me catch my breath one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time, just one more time, because I know I can do it. I know I can do it.
I just need to get out of my head for a second. The weight's making me nervous, and I just need to get out of my head. That rep didn't feel too heavy. It is all in my head, honestly. Haven't done this weight in so long, and even then, that was only once, and I did it for I think 3 or 4 reps, which is not bad. But let's go for that again. 3 reps, aim for 5. Well, obviously, if I can't get it up, oh well. Okay, one more try. Excuse me. Oh shit. Excuse me. Yo. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. Excuse me, can you help me out right here? Can you help me out real quick? Yeah. Huh? You okay? I'm kind of stuck. Appreciate it. Yeah. Whew. Right there. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Whew. 4. Yeah, 4. Was it 5? Unless I miscounted.
Well, no, 4. Right?
Yeah, 4. Oh man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Woo. Went for 1 too many reps. Oh, that was my last one, man. I got stuck, so. Whew.
So I don't know what this is exactly called. I think it's just machine RDLs or cable RDL. I don't know. But right now I'm trying my best to focus on squeezing my hamstrings and my glutes. Mainly my glutes. I was already working my hamstrings, but they're kind of like very close together, so it's hard to focus on one without like together. But this machine, at first it felt a little difficult, but now I'm pretty easily maxed out. So I'm already trying to control it as well as possible while doing as many reps as possible. Obviously, I feel like that you should do that with any machine, especially machines that are easily maxed out. But right here, like, I see a lot of people overextend upward, and I try my best not to do that. I'm keep my face down, or at least keep your neck straight. I see a lot of people try to look up and they hyperextend their neck, and I feel like that's just really bad for you. Again, from my personal experience and my personal, I just experiment with different forms, and I just prefer to keep my back as straight as possible and really try to focus on the glute activation. Okay, as for kickbacks, these I'm still trying to get a little down because it still feels a little awkward to me. So the homie showed me the form he does, puts the weight or like the weight right on his heel and push, like try to push it upward. And right here it's hard because like I feel very unstable. I have to kind of like hug. So I'll grab onto the bar with my left. If I'm doing my left leg, I'll grab onto the bar with my left and hug the other bar with my right, and then obviously vice versa. So with my right leg, I'll hug the left and then grip the right. You'll see right now when I switch my arms. It just feels very weird. It feels a little awkward because I feel way less stable. Yeah, you see right there is where I start hugging the left side, just to like feel a little more stable. I don't know. I just, it still feels a little weird to me. I do feel it in the glute, obviously, but it just, I don't know. And also, I max this out pretty easily. It's hard to breathe because I have a lot of pressure on my chest right there, but I can max it out.
So that was it for the leg day. I didn't really do an intro. I wasn't even talking for like a few of those sets or those movements. I mean, only for the time where I almost got fucking crushed. But no, I mean, I could have stayed there for a little longer. I was trying to figure out a way to like bail on my own, but there really isn't a way. So I really do need to keep in mind that movement requires a spotter if I'm gonna go that heavy. But technically I didn't get 3 reps in a row, but I did do 3 reps total because I did 1 rep, had to hype myself up, and then did 2 more before I failed on the 3rd one on the 2nd attempt, or 3rd technically, because that 1st attempt I set up all wrong and it felt like I was going too forward, and I didn't like that. So yeah, but I mean, hey, now I know my limit. 4 plates for possibly 3 reps in a row. The goal was 3 to 5, so I barely made my goal. Technically, not really. But hey, well, what did quoting anime is a little corny, but what did Fuegoleon say from Black Clover? There's no shame in being weak. There's only shame in staying weak. So we'll see where I'm at. I say within a month. I think I could do 5 clean ones within a month. So that's gonna be the goal. 5 clean reps of 4 plates within August. Well, by the end of August, beginning of September, I should be able to get 5 clean reps. But that was it. I didn't even feel like working out in the morning right now. I only did it because I couldn't go to sleep when I got home. I really couldn't. I was struggling to go to sleep and it just wasn't happening. So I decided, you know, fuck it. Let me just go to the gym. Might as well. I got some energy, shake up my pre, and I got to work. And I think honestly, that was probably a better workout because usually when I wake up, I feel a little groggy, and it takes a while for me to wake up, even after drinking my pre. So if anything, going right after work, kind of like already pre-woken up, was probably more beneficial to me than going to sleep. And I mean, obviously there's a cutoff, right? I don't want to go to the gym exhausted after work, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, waste the energy I have right now. You feel me? But yeah, so I feel great. That was a good workout. I'm definitely gonna feel it later. Could I have done more? Possibly. Should I have done more? Probably not. I think I'm happy with however much I did. Is that a spot? I hope it is. Mainly because I really did try to push myself today, and I was really trying to like prove something to myself that I can, you know, really push myself to my limits on leg days, because I feel like that's where I kind of lack, is my what was it called? My intensity on legs is really not there, I feel like. And I feel like I can go even further in terms of intensity. So that was like the main goal for today. So I did leg extensions, leg curls, hack squat, the RDL machine, and the kickback machine. And I was explaining something to the homies. So I told them that hack squat is cheating, and I didn't mean cheating as in it's a bad workout. I meant cheating as in when somebody tries to use that as like an indicator of strength. I don't really consider it to be an indicator of strength to a certain extent. Now, if you're telling me, oh yeah, I squat 2 plates, but then you say two plates on hack squat, I'm like, that's not that. That's a warm up set. You get what I'm saying? But now bump that number up to 5, and I'm like, that's fucking heavy. But what I was saying is that it's not cheating. It's cheating in the sense of strength. You feel me? Like to determine someone's strength. Like I'm more impressed by somebody's 3 plates back squat than somebody's 3 plate hack squat. You feel me? So that's mainly what I would consider, indicator of strength. Now, I do think hack squat is a very good workout, a very good movement. I prefer hack squat over pendulum squat, but I prefer pendulum squat over leg press, but I prefer back squat than over all of them. You get me? And now that's a personal preference. A lot of people prefer pendulum. Like either they'll prefer pendulum or hack squat over everything else. And that's perfectly fine. I have my preference. They have their preference. And sometimes their preference is backed by science or whatever. I'm like, I just do whatever I like to do. If it's effective or not, it really couldn't care less as long as I enjoy doing it. But as an indicator of strength, I'm more impressed by a 4-plate back squat than a 6-plate hack squat, than a 5-plate pendulum squat. You get where I'm going. So a really strong back squat beats a really strong pendulum squat, but a really strong pendulum squat beats a really strong hack squat, in my opinion. Now, in terms of effectiveness or like optimization, I think hack squat might beat both of them out in terms of being more effective, more efficient. Mainly because you're still doing like a squatting movement, but with a lot of support. You don't have to really brace as much. All you really need to do is control your eccentric, control your weight down, and explode back up. Pendulum squat, you do need a little more stabilization, and you do need to learn how to breathe very well. I know that sounds a little weird, but you'll get it when you do it, because holy fuck, you run out of breath really fast. Same thing with back squat. Back squat is way more challenging, uses way more like smaller muscle groups, or is way more of a compound movement than anything else. But I personally prefer it mainly because I feel great, and if I feel like I'm strong, like the strength achievement on that is a lot more rewarding to me than the other machines, in my opinion. That's just me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys. Appreciate all the support. Very quiet, like no commentary to these videos right now, but I really need to be more consistent. I've been saying that for so long, but it's just the drive isn't there. And what I'm thinking is I need to rearrange my room, trying to set myself up for success in a sense by optimizing my living space, being more mindful of my living area, and just trying to put myself in more of a positive space. So yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys. Appreciate all the support. And tomorrow is arm day.